What's shaking? Y'all know I'm baking. This is Caleb, a part of the Calzax family, back on the mic. And today we have another Escape from Tarkov video, another Beyond the Grave. Guys, we have several of these already made, so if you're interested, check out the playlist. But we have another one today. We're going to be talking about holding choke points and basically peeking angles. It's something we'll dive more into when it comes to peeking angles, but I do want to, there's so much that goes into it, but there are certain tips that I do want to give you from some film that I have to show you where I've done it unsuccessfully, and then other clips where I've done it successfully. So with that, before we get started, I just want to say we do stream on twitch.tv/CalzaxTV. We would absolutely love to have you stop by. We stream Escape from Tarkov as well as many other games, usually daily, guys. Hop in there, ask us anything. We would love to hang out with you. Besides that, we have a Discord, and we would absolutely love to have you in there as well. We have a lot of Escape from Tarkov players. It's a growing community now at over 100 members. We got a lot of players in there. If you want to play with anybody or just shoot the shit, we would love for you to hop in. Lastly, please drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this. It really helps support the channel. We are just in our infancy as a channel, and it helps more than you know. So thank you so much. And other than that, we will get started. Okay, so as usual with the Beyond the Graves, I'm going to go ahead and let the clip roll, and then we will discuss what we did wrong or what we did well. So let me go ahead and let the clip roll. We'll talk about it. Might be my... Damn it. I should have been crouching. Rip. Okay, so the first clip is basically something that we need to fix because I did not execute here. I was in factory searching the safe, and then I hear footsteps coming up, and I know that I'm on the defensive. Someone's about to push me, and in this situation, I decide to basically just crouch and hold my position. And I hear him going up. He opens the door. And yes, so there are many things we want to talk about this. First off, I do want you guys to note, look at my aim point. The door is opening. Look at my positioning. I'm crouched in the middle of the room, right in the middle of the doorway. I don't have any cover. I'm aiming low. And the reason I'm aiming low here is because I had been using shotguns in the past, and some of the shotguns just work better aiming at the legs, guys. But with this gun, you should never do that. It's just not going to get you the kill in time. You got to be aiming for face, especially at the beginning of this wipe where no one's got face shields. This is literally the first raid I did of this wipe. So what should I have done differently? I think, guys, I think you need to be careful about crouching when you're on the defensive. I can understand crouching in order to not make noise, trying to sneak up on prey, things like that. But when they're pushing you and they know you're in there, this guy's about to start firing at me. Firstly, I need to have cover, but second, crouching basically condenses your body. It makes you a smaller and wider target, easier to hit. Also, if they're just aiming directly in the middle of their screen, they're gonna be aiming at your head level. So had I been standing here, he may not have headshot me so quickly, guys, and I wouldn't be aiming at his legs. So if you're in this sort of situation, I highly advise that you do not crouch and that you get to cover, guys. Get some sort of cover, and also something that we'll talk about a little bit later in one of the other clips, but I do want to mention it now. Standing gives you the ability to move, guys. Had I been over here behind this wall here standing or something like that, and he opens the door and starts to move in, I have the ability to move. He's moving, making himself a difficult target, but I have the ability to as well. So I don't need to stand in one place, condensing my body. I could be standing, I could start firing and moving behind the cover as I fire, which is something that I really want you guys to take into heart, is shooting. And while you're shooting on the defensive side, as somebody's coming around the cover to shoot at you, you can also go behind your own cover as you start shooting, basically a pre-fire. We will talk more about that, but yes, again, I condense my body, shoot at his legs, and he easily headshots me. This is why I recommend, when you're crouching, you can't move quickly at all, so I'm just an easy sitting duck, guys. Do not recommend that you crouch in this situation. I recommend you think about it, because I know I've killed plenty of players that are just sitting there crouching like I was, So I know that people do it, and I want you guys to not do that. I even say, I should have been crouching. I shouldn't have been crouching. I realized it right in the moment, guys. Now, with that said, that is me not executing on one of these situations. I'd like to go to a couple situations where I did execute a lot better. This was later on, basically in the same day. I just fixed my game, and yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm going to let the next clip roll. Alright guys, so yeah, similar situation. I'm back in the office. This time I've got my shotgun, but I know it's early wipes, so most people don't have those face shields. So I'm only using 7mm buckshot because that's all I could afford at like level 4 or something, whatever I was. And so I know the legs aren't going to do the trick, so I'm going for face shots here. But I did much better here. I heard someone was pushing me, right? I knew he was going to come through. This time I decided to leave the door open. This was a choice that I made. The reason being, I can hold the choke point a little bit easier here. The door could have been closed or open. It's not a big deal. You could do it either way. But this way, if he walks in front of it, I know which direction he's coming from. I heard him. You can't really pre-fire with the shotgun, but I can be quick off the draw. And as soon as he peeks, if he presents his full body, I'll be able to at least get a good shot on him. And as you guys can see, I am also standing. I'm not crouching. I'm behind cover. This is those fixes that I was talking about making last time. You can see that I actually implemented myself. Also, just so for a side note, a right peek exposes less of your body than a left peek because the guy is right-handed in the game. Your guy is going to be right-handed. So having the gun is going to be on your right side of your body. If you're peeking to the left, you have to expose more of your body than to the right. That's just a side note, guys. So this door does happen to be a little easier to hold for me. And so, yeah, what I can do, let's say, now in this situation, as you guys saw, I did end up one-tapping him to the face. I'll show that again in just a second. But had I not, let's just say I miss or I hit him and he doesn't die, I can easily shoot and then get right behind the cover, guys. And because I'm not crouched, I'm standing, I have cover, I can shoot, move behind the cover, and then I'm not exposing myself near as much. It's a much better play, guys. This is essentially a really good way to hold a choke point, hold an angle, and we'll show how to like peek those angles in just a second in the next clip. But this is much more effective, guys. So I recommend you also make these same fixes that I made. Again, let's watch it. Comes through and then one tap straight to the face because he exposes his body. I'm ready for that. He's not expecting that. For me to be just standing there waiting on him, but I heard him. I knew he was coming, and I get the kill here, guys. And again, had I missed, I would have moved behind the cover. You want to shoot, move behind the cover. Let me roll the next clip now, guys, and you will see what I mean, because I do use the moving behind cover method in the next clip. Life this low of a level, man. Oh, same spawn. I know he's there. Did I get him? Did I get him? I fucking got him. Ah! Holy shit, dude. Did you guys see that? What a shot, bro. Woo! Oh, dude, this guy's juiced. Level 1 and he's juiced. Okay, yep, so this next clip is in factory as well. I just spawned and I know that there's somebody in this room, in the forklift room. It's just the spawns. You'll get used to it from playing if you don't already know these, but I know there's going to be somebody in there, and I'm waiting on him to show himself because I got the angle first. But he ends up having an M4, guys, and this is why it's really good to make efficient use of moving back behind the cover. Now, again, I have a pump shotgun. I'm going to get one shot, and then I'm going to be useless for a moment as I pump the shotgun. So, what do? I make use of my one shot. He ends up showing himself. I make use of my first shot. Let's roll that part. I know he's there. Okay, yep, he showed himself. I got my one shot off. I was aiming a little too low to get to the face there. So now he knows I'm there. I put a shot out on him. I might have hit him. I think I did some sort of damage, but he might have armor, so maybe not too much. Probably have all absorbed. I need to get another shot off. But I don't know what he has at this point. He ends up having an M4, but I know that he could tag me really easily because he knows where I'm at. So I have to make a very quick shot. But I know right where he's at too, guys. I basically already have my gun aligned to where that is. So I can take a very quick peek, fire, get back behind cover, and that's exactly what I do. And this next shot is what kills him. You see that? Right there, guys. I know where he's going to be. He knows where I'm going to be, so it's got to be a quick shot. I do not want to expose myself for long. He puts some shots out, but it happens so fast, guys, that he doesn't really have as much time to react. I'm the aggressor here. He's just chilling. And again, I take my one shot and I move back behind cover. Had I had a full auto weapon, guys, you can do the exact same thing, but you want to peek out, start, you maybe even pre-firing if you know right where he's at. Literally, as soon as you start peeking, start shooting. Control that recoil, but as you're shooting, you peek out, you're pre-firing, you're shooting, but then start moving back into the cover. You'll get some shots off, but you don't want to expose yourself for long, and you're going to be pinning them down with fire. It's not going to be easy for them to kill you in that sort of situation. You're reducing your time of exposing. I wasn't sure I had gotten the kill, so I do it one more time, making the same play, but I had already killed him by this point. We run up, we find the body. He had an M4. This is how I want you guys to work on holding these choke points. I had a choke point. I knew he was coming through that door. There was no other way he could leave that spawn. So that's holding a choke point, but also just peeking general angles, guys. You want to be careful in this game about peeking angles. People will head tap you. You want to be very quick about the way that you do it. You want to make great use of that cover. This is sort of more defensive style when you're defending an angle and things like that. This is kind of what you want to do, moving back behind the cover. When you're on the other side of it, maybe we could do some videos about that with the Beyond the Grave in the future. But when you're on the other side of the game, you are going to want to sometimes make those wide peeks. You can peek out real quick, again, just like we did here, but sometimes it is smart to make the wide peek because they won't be expecting it as much. It also keeps your body moving, and usually if they're not listening to the tips that we're talking about here, as we saw there, he's not going to be a moving target, so that makes it an easier kill for you. But if you're moving, you are a hard to hit target. You want to keep your body moving in these situations. So yes, guys, I really hope that this helps you hold those angles, hold those choke points, and get more kills around those. Be quick, be efficient, get those shots off. Don't just crouch and stay there as a sitting duck. Get you some cover, man. But good luck out there. Drop a comment if these tips helped you out, or if you have any other advice for players in these kind of situations, and what else you guys want to see. We will keep the Beyond the Graves coming. We got other Escape from Tarkov guides out there as well. Once again, I'll remind you, we do stream on twitch.tv/CalzaxTV. We have that Discord. We would love to have you in there. And please drop a like and subscribe if this video helped you out. It would mean so much to us. I will leave you with that, guys. As always, I love your faces. And until next time, we'll catch you later.